Good morning, everybody. Cheers. Hi. Is my sound working this morning? I hope my sound's working. So, it just turned on. I charged my lapel mic this morning and it wouldn't turn on, but it maybe just did. So let me see if I can switch over to it. I'm not switched over yet, obviously. I don't think it's pairing. We can try it. Let me see if I can switch over to it. What happened to BitLooney's Hangout with the audio? Okay, I'm switching now. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, I don't know what's going on. They're not pairing properly, and they're not turning on properly. So it's supposed to be two solid blue lights, but one keeps flashing. Oh well, sorry about that. I was hoping I could have I actually plugged them in on purpose last night. I was hoping I could have them on. See, I can't even turn it off. The power button won't even turn it off. I thought it might be better if I was facing sideways to, now it went off. Weird, okay. Maybe I overcharged them and broke them, I don't know. That's frustrating. Hi everyone, sorry. I actually did some planning last night and it turned out it was pointless. Absolutely pointless. Yeah, and Discord's not great for audio anyway. I found it compresses the crap out of it. How is everyone doing? I'm in shorts, yay. Can I tell you, it was actually a really beautiful day here yesterday. Got to 26, 27, which means upstairs in here it was like 30, 31 or 32. I had the air conditioning going yesterday afternoon for the first, 2 weeks ago I was complaining about how cold it was, and yesterday afternoon I was like sitting here sweating and with the aircon on. So bloody Melbourne weather for you. What can I tell you? So Tanky McTanky. Tanky McTanky. I haven't wired it up. I don't know if I'm going to blow it up again. We might. I have a spare. But something exciting. I remembered to bring blue tack from home. I still can't find my blue tack. I don't understand. I had like 2 packets of it. And I can't find my blue tack anywhere. But this is actually real blue tack, as in blue tack brand blue tack. Not just because it's blue. It's actually, it's the good shit. Let me tell you. Okay. So we need to wire that up. And I hope there's enough. I didn't recharge the batteries. I hope there's enough charge in the batteries. There should be, because they haven't been used at all. So that's the plan for today. And then hopefully put together some basic code to drive it around and then let people drive it around. And I've been thinking about how that's all going to work. I'm not talking about the competition yet, just in general. Building a queue of commands and whatever. Yeah, so there'll be a little bit of coding today. There'll be a bit of wiring today. There'll be a lot of praying that things don't smoke as exciting as it was last week. I'd rather, they're rather expensive boards, especially because I had to buy them from Adafruit and ship them over. They're expensive boards. I don't really want to blow them up unnecessarily. I'm really hoping that the fire and smoke we had last week was purely because of the wires coming apart. They've all still been reinforced, and I'm going to, yeah, well, I guess we'll see. We will see. I have no other news to share right now. I'm waiting on PCBs for my second revision of my watch. That's being made at the moment. I did actually build my first PMod. I designed and built my first DVI breakout PMod, which isn't working. And there's a couple of issues. The first one is I chose a DVI connector that is, the legs are too long. And, whoa. What happened to... Thanks, Jerry. What happened to my... Okay, my, what do you call it, crashed. Great. My voice stuff crashed. Sorry. So no one got to hear that. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Okay, I just restarted it again. I'm really sorry that no one got to hear that super chat. Yeah, it's working now. But thank you, thanks for the fiver. No smoke today, hopefully. So the peg legs are so long, they go through the bottom of the board, which means I can't put on the hot plate to reflow it because the PCB doesn't sit, or when the PCB sits on the ground, on the hot plate, the connector sits too high and the pins don't solder. I've sourced a new one which fits the 1mm PCB, but it's a different footprint, so that's really annoying. Also, when I plug it in and turn it on, the Blizzard S3 gets a bit hot. So I think there's a short underneath, and I need to inspect it. But my first PMod I designed and made. Yay, and that was a fail. Other than that, I really don't have a lot to tell you all. I think I have my final revision bling ready to go. I've got boards coming, being made at the moment. I'm still calling them prototype boards, but they're panelized, so I can assemble them even as a prototype on the pick and place machine. And I managed to get them back into 4 layers. So for those that remember, I ended up taking the module off and putting bare silicon on the back of my bling. As you can see, okay, point that way, there. Because the modules either had no PSRAM or they had a temperature issue. And I did this ages ago and I could only get it done in 4 layers. Sorry, in 6 layers, which is a really expensive PCB. These are 6-layer prototypes. But they, for small run stuff, it like almost triples the cost of my PCB. And I didn't really want to do that. Anyway, I spent hours the other day and I managed to, through some very sneaky routing, get it back to 4 layers. Yes. So, 4 layers, boards are being made at the moment. I'm going to, once they're prototyped, I'm actually going to go in and just make a run of them because I've been sitting on them for way too long. Hey, Sion and Johnny, November 1, what? 2023, I start my first Kickstarter. Oh, really? What's the Kickstarter about? Is there a coming soon page? Is there a launching soon page? That's awesome. My record on Kickstarter is 1 failed Kickstarter. When Kickstarter first came to Australia, those of us in the games industry were jumping on to see if we could raise some money for games, which had been fairly successful in the States at the time. I started a Kickstarter for a game of mine called Fight the Dragon, and wanted 50. All we wanted was 50 grand, and we got to like 37 or something, and we didn't make it. Which would you think would bode really badly for the game. The game ended up making about $1.7 million. So there you go. And I ended up self-funding it all myself. And the Kickstarter, the $50,000 on Kickstarter, wasn't even a small dent in the cost of making the game in the end. Wasn't even 5%, 10% of the cost of the game. So, 1 out of 1 failed Kickstarters, yes. But then I had 1 out of 1 very successful crowd supply campaigns, so I can't complain. Evens itself out, right? I've been working on this project for almost 6 months now. Most of that time, there's software problems and out of reach of hardware. Had to change a lot. Cool. Well, post here when you can. Help promote it if I can. That's very cool. Good on you. Kickstarter's an interesting choice for electronics these days. I think it's we didn't think of going for something that was more electronics focused. I'm not sure there's a lot of trust on Kickstarter anymore these days, especially for electronics things, but I don't know, out of my wheelhouse now. Apologise, the printer's printing, but it doesn't have long to go, only about 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let's say hi to some folks in the chat, and then we can get going on No Magic Smoke. No Magic Smoke. I got some voices back in, not all of them, but I did get some voices back in. If you want to know what voices we've got, I haven't updated I was going to update the thing on the bottom here that I'm pointing at, but unfortunately, I can't find the file. It's somewhere. I can't remember what I called it. It was so long ago. I will update it for next week with whatever voices we do have now that you can use. Some of them are back, some of them aren't there. But yeah. Okay, let's go through and say hellos. Christian, hello. Antonio, good morning. Jeremy, Michael, Moo, Wagon Loads, meow. Wagon Loads is on time. What happened? Sorry. Dashaurus, hi. Beata, hello. Welcome break from waiting through Clipper. Oh, why do you all suffer through? Anyway, sorry. Anyway, yep, move on. Austin, hello. Sadly, won't stay long. Cool to be here at start. Oh, be ashamed to see you go, but thanks for popping in so high. Let us know when you're going. Oh, maybe already gone. Andy Day, hello. Graham, good morning. Johnny, yes, hello. Mr. England, Tanky fire, not sit on fire. No fire. Dave Harris, morning. Been on distillery visits today, so not last long before sleep. Okay. You can watch it with one eye open and one eye closed and one eye blurry. Andrew, good morning. Damp day in Scotland. Sorry to hear. Brad, good morning. And DIY, already speaking to, but good morning. And Joe42, thanks very much again for the super chat. Sorry it didn't make the sound. Dishipu, hello. Oop. Ian, Scott Johnson, hello. Photochromax. Hey Max, how you doing? Andy Mouse, 123, Duke. Austin is still here, cool. Okay, I think that is everyone, or everyone that's spoken in the chat. There's clearly more people watching, although not that many people watching. Oh, and David Esser, hello. Missed that one, sorry. Seems not many people are interested in Tanky. Tanky Go, that's okay. Low stream numbers, but they're all going to miss out. So, shall we just go? Shall we get started? Let's just get started. So here's Tanky. Here's Tanky. I'm using some tape to hold on this camera at the moment, which I should... Oh, actually, I might leave that for the moment. But I am going to get some blue tack and blue tack him in place. Although, I just realised I need to get that out. So can you all hear me okay from facing this way? I can turn up the microphone if I need to. Please let me know. I tried using some painter's tape, but yeah, not very good. Okay, so although this is a servo-controlled pan and tilt base, I don't, all the wires are just pushed underneath. I don't have anything hooked up yet. I need to go through the schematic. Oh, that's better. I need to go through the schematic of the motor hat to see what I/O are free. So whether I can connect them to this, the servos. So this motor hat can do motors or steppers. I don't think I can do the logo lost brightness. No, I don't think it has, but why is it offset? Hang on, let me see if I can fix that. Let me just see if I can fix the centering. And I wonder why it's gone so dark. How's that? Is that a bit better? Oh, we're losing a bit of colour. Okay, maybe that's better. But there's a bit of reflection on there though. Sorry about that. Yes, proper blue tack, the real stuff. Okay, so I don't think I can control the servos through here, but maybe I can. Maybe using their library I can't, but maybe I can. If I look through their library, maybe I can do that and hook them into here. So for now they're just sitting underneath through there. All the wires are routed underneath through this 3D printed section. It's all in sections, so it's easy to take out, right? So here's a section that was holding the 3S battery. Did everyone see that flash? What was that? There's nothing powered. Did everyone see that? Or was that just my imagination? What was that? Did these, maybe the battery wires touch something? Are these motors screwed? Wow, what was, okay, I don't even, so I was just going to show you that this is all modular. So it's easy to get to stuff. So there's the battery. I was going to show you that, but now I don't even know what that was. This is cursed. Black wire touched. Which ones? The of the battery? Did these two touch as I pulled it out? Maybe. Or did one of these touch over here? I didn't get to see. Did I short the battery? Far out.
Magtachi says good morning.
Battery cable shorted. Well, I hope I haven't damaged the battery. Hey, Magtachi. Was it? No, it wasn't a reflection. Okay, so how do? Wow. Okay, I wasn't planning on pulling it apart actually. So I need a way of keeping them separate. I guess I better check the battery now. So I've left this at the front so I could get to it easily to check the battery voltage.
DIY in the ghetto says Johnny did it.
Was it Johnny's fault? It was Johnny's fault. Okay, let's check the battery. Can you see that?
Jordy T says maybe isolate one of the wires with an Wago connector.
Yeah, well, they weren't supposed to be. They should have been connected by now, but I didn't get a chance.
Antonio Petito says take up the end of your wires.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, wrong. I was on AC. That's not going to work. Well, those wires need. I need to put a ferrule on them and put them into the board. Okay, I'm getting no voltage. I'm getting no voltage on the battery. That's not good. Is that a bad start to the day? Have I just destroyed the battery? Oh no, now I'm not. Okay, I must have not been touching the wire. Okay. You see that? 4, 4, 8, 12. Okay. I must have not been touching the ground pin properly. Phew! Okay. This is a cursed project. You're hearing it now, folks. Cursed. Very cursed. So, I need to put some ferrules on the... Can everyone hear me okay? I'm worried that you can't hear me okay. The battery doesn't die for that? Okay. Good to hear. Well, you got your excitement. There you go. That's the excitement for the stream today. Like, it doesn't get much better, folks. My print finished already. Yay. I'll show you what it is in a few minutes. It's very disappointing what it is, actually. What I have to print. Okay. I don't even know if they will fit in these ones. No, they probably won't. I need to use the little ferrules. Little ones. What are they called? Ferrules? Ferrules? I don't know. Ferrules? Yeah, I don't think that's going to go in. But because these are small screw terminals, I can't get the big ones in. I don't have ones in between. So these big ones won't go. Okay, I'm going to have to wire the wires directly in. Cable boots. Yeah, but what do you actually... Wear tank. What? Wear tank? Woo? Woo? Wait. What did I miss? Ferrets. But is it a ferrule or feral? Like, I get in trouble all the time by the pronunciation police for getting things wrong. That's okay. It's because I'm uneducated. But, you know, if I'm saying it wrong, please tell me. Feral? I don't know. I can't remember which one I said first. Andy Mouse? That would require me having a memory that goes back more than 1.5 seconds. Feral. It's a feral, is it? Okay, cool. What? You're in your car, in the rain, picking up wife from work, still managing the live stream. That is awesome. So I can call them a ferrule. Ferrule. Okay, it's a ferrule. Anyway, I can't get these ferrules on the wires because the wire is too... Oh, maybe I can. Let me try. Maybe if I wind them really, really tight. Maybe. The red one went on. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, maybe that's on. Maybe that's on. Okay.
Wagon says I rewinded and the battery leads touched each other.
Okay.
Do you have a battery connector like XT30 or something?
I've got a battery connector in the middle, but it's the problem is it's inside this channel. So to pull it out, I'm going to risk getting the wires back together again. The actual connector's in here. Well, maybe I can get to it if I... Right, actually here it is. Right, okay. I can get to it. There you go. Battery's disconnected, everyone. Whew. We're in safe mode now. Right, these were never... It was never supposed... Yeah, these were supposed to already be wired up. Was my point. But I didn't get a chance. I've had a busy week so far, and so we're doing it on stream now. And if I would have done it before, you wouldn't have seen that spark. That was my brain imploding. Okay, cool. So they're good. Now I need to do the same for the motor wires. But I want to wire strip them a little bit more, and then I want to do the motor wire ones because they're pretty shit. Okay, let me get my wire strippers. Where are my wire strippers? They're already here. Maybe they're already here. Oh, there they are. Damn. Okay. So we're just going to give myself some more length so be better contact. Okay. So 2 more red and 2 more black. Hey, Embedded Hobbyist. Used to use Hellerine. Okay, I don't know what that is, but the whole stinking of fish for the rest of the day thing does not appeal to me at all. That's a terrible smell. Hello, Keith. Ends and then use roll crimp on the wire. Why solder the ends? Soldering the ends makes them more brittle. I was always ready for this. I was always taught anything, to not do that. Embedded Garage. Hello. You can't change the logo to pink when it's displaying like a GIF. You need to put it into a different mode, like breathe or something else. Then you can change its color. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, that one goes in the bin. Hey Ray. Hey Amanda. Sorry, I'm just looking back and seeing who I've missed. Geordie T, hello. I said hi to Mad Techie, I think. I hope. As the text goes past, I miss everyone coming in. It's very quiet in here. Maybe I need to start another print just to get some atmosphere. Okay. These wires are, as I said, they're really thin wires, and it's just easy to get them bent. Okay. It's one. We got one. Yay! Nope, see, missed it again. It didn't go in. Arrgh. Lucky I've got stacks of these ferrules. Better stop closing the bags. Why is it not going in? Because they're such small ferrules, they how do I know if it's gone in or not? Not just bent. Oh. Nope. Either that or it's just not. Okay, I might have to solder them just to give them a bit more density, or I need to make them longer and fold them over. Okay, it's got it that time. I have to double crimp them. Still doesn't feel very safe. I might have to use pliers on them. Hey, Elijah. Oh, your voice is set to Alex. There is no Alex. Interesting. It should just fall back to a different one. Yeah, they're thin wires. And I don't have smaller ferrules than these, unfortunately. I might make these ones longer and fold them over. Assuming I can get that into the ferrule. Oh, that's better. Yeah. Okay. Much better. Make this one longer. Almost there, folks. So, time between incidents is what? 10 minutes. Has it been 10 minutes since I shorted the battery? Okay, I'm a bit worried about these other ones, but we'll see how we go. No, that's got to be redone. Yep. Should have just done this the first time. Yep, I find in the surrounded wire, the wires always break at the gap between where the solder ends and the, yeah, that's the problem when if you solder them, is that you're basically introducing a point where it can break, where it'll degrade. Okay, so I don't remember which one the red one was. That was, but it's pretty sturdy. Okay, so we have those done. So now I need a small, I had a small A to an A to C to power the Pi, and I don't know where the cable is. I might have taken it home by accident. That really sucks. So I need to find another. Like, I've got plenty of really long ones, but I want a short cable. And I have a very neat pile of cables here. That was a joke. A very neat pile of cables. But I'm sure I've got a short, well, I need a short cable, relatively short. That's a micro B. I need to separate these out into, look, there's lots of things I need to do. You know, we won't even go into it. Yeah. No, I've got shorter. I have shorter. Where's my shortest ones? That's HDMI. See, there's not even just USB in here. Micro B. Micro B. Micro B. Oh, come on. Who thought micro B was a good standard anyway? That's frustrating. Where did I put my cable? I've got plenty on up here, but just wrong ones, wrong. Okay, maybe I can. Okay, I'm going to take one off my test jig. I'm taking one off my my Nano, Tiny Pico Nano test jig. Whiskey in the bed of me, off to bed. Catch you later, Dave. Like, it's self-inflicted, but good on you, mate. I'm jealous. We should actually know, because I can't drink that type of alcohol. But it's got to be clear alcohol for me. Clear, white alcohol. Okay, so USB C and A. Nice short flexi cable, I hope. So let's get this in. And then get this to the Pi. Actually, let's wire up the Pi. Oh,
Matachi says, how's the pick and place going? I miss your rants about Neoden.
their pick and place is going great. I got to say, it really is. It's yeah, it does exactly what it's supposed to. Which, you know, I can't say that's the case with all pick and place machines I've had. It's just reliable. It's just a workhorse. It's a beast.
Wagon
Yeah.
says use color code heat shrink on the USB output ends to help you see what is what at a glance.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Okay, I need to. So the camera's kind of cable. Let's need a yeah. So this just slots in. It's set to. I can screw it together. I've got screw holes here, and I've got screws the right length. But right now, I'm not screwing it. I'm just. I might be screwing with it, but for the moment, it just slots over the mounting holes, right? And it's steady. Like once it's on, it's got quite a lot of length. You can't really see dark on dark. Quite a lot of length on these that go over the thing, and they've got these slots on the side, so it gives it a bit of friction to hold it in place. Right, I'm going to have to actually feed this one under as well. I'll do that in a second. Okay, so power. Here we go. Watch me put it all together wrong. Okay. I think I need to put a bit more light on this. I'm going to have to turn another light on, which is going to mess with the color of the logo. Sorry. But as you can see, the logo background, the black, is no longer black. Okay, so positive and negative. So let's assume red is positive. And why is that not closing? Did I put it on the wrong spot? Why is that? Not closing. Oh no, we've got a bung. We got a. Okay, wait. I have a second board. I bought two. Wait, is that the blown one? That's the blown one. Right. So I bought a spare board, motor board, in case I blew up another one. Hey Mako! It's not a pick and throw. No, it's not. Okay, let's see if these screw terminals work better. I just need to push it down really hard. Hang on. Oh, if I push it really hard, no, it's not locking. No. Okay, so let me see if I can get these ones going. Maybe I'll wire it up first and then plug it onto the Pi. Okay, that one locked. That's good. So, could just be a bad screw terminal, which is a real pain. Okay, that locked. Okay, so we have power, yay, to a connector. Let's do the motor drivers. I'm going to get these back to front again. I know I am. Because I think they've got to go positive, negative, negative, positive. I think. Well, I can fix it in software. Always fix it in code. Hello. Okay, positive. Hopefully my capped on tape will keep those wires from getting pulled off the motors. Okay. Should I wire it up the way I did the other day, or should I wire it up what I think is now the correct way, so I can fix? Yeah, I'll try that. Either way, I can fix it in software. I need to separate those. I can't see chat. Battery. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I shorted the battery briefly. Big flash on the in the camera. As I was pulling apart this thing to show how modular it was, I shorted the battery wires because I'm an idiot. What I could also do is put the motors, so there's motor 1, motor 2, motor 3, motor 4. I could put the other motor over here. So if I blow, maybe I should separate. What do you think?
Rick the Almighty says don't look at the chat, we are just trash talking about you.
Oh, that's okay, I'm used to that, mate. I got kids. You know? I'm going to do that. I'm going to separate it into motor 1 and motor 3. If I can get that in. Motor 1 and motor 3 will do. For all of you that have got kids, young kids, then yeah, getting trash talked is just part of my day. Come on, come on. Okay, so these are just press fit. They're pretty cool. No soldering involved. I really like these connectors. I need to see if I can source some. Okay, so we have, I need the USB. Why is that not coming over now? Okay. Maybe I should have had the cable come through there. That's silly. Okay, hang on. No, actually, I'm happy to have the cable go underneath. Keep it out of the way, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so power, we're going to find out if the Pi is still working. Ooh, that lit up, that's good. Hello, Peppy the Frog. Yay! Cool name, Peppy the Frog. Look up Git ESP32RC tank with live video. Okay, another time. I'm doing it a bit different. That's okay. Now I need to get this under actually, without shorting anything. Okay, so there's our power, and the Pi is all up and going. So now I need to, right, connecting this up now is going to be a problem. Right, so what I need to do is, well, it's not really a problem. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Like putting that connection together. But I made this thing on the side. Oh, will that reach? Is that a bit tight? That might be a bit, yeah, that's a bit tight. Maybe I need the power to go over the top or around the side. Okay. It's going to go through there. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to reach. I might have to use longer wires, or I need to come just around this way. I have to go under the board. It's not ideal. I mean, as long as they don't go... Okay. So once I put it together, it's going to start powering it. So the battery is going to be in use. This side can be unscrewed, which is what they connect under. So I might just do that now. So the Pi's up and running. Let's see if I can connect to it. For those that want to know what I was printing, this is what I was printing. These are real sides for the eSun PLA Plus spools that are now in cardboard that are not compatible with the Bamboo printer, and you need to print these side things and attach them to make them work in the AMS of the printer, and it's just a really shitty situation. Anyway, that's what I've been printing. Now this does not look... Is it connecting? Doesn't look like it. Pi at Tanky. No. It's an important print, yes. Oh, cable tie, hello. So unexpected electro boom. It was a big flash. It was a nice flash, like I gotta say. Okay, let me just. Okay, it's definitely not shown up on the Wi-Fi, I don't think. Let's right, good, I'm glad I did that. Let's get it over here. New down 192.168.1.1. Let's have a look at the if I can find it on the network. Clients. No, it has not appeared. That's annoying. That's going to need a power off and power back on. Maybe it didn't like me frigging around with it. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully it'll appear. My coffee's already cold. So how you doing, cable tie? You good? I hope you're well. Obviously it didn't like me hot swapping the motor controller board, maybe. It's possible. So this unscrews if I can find my correct... This one, okay. Oh, not even seeing it. How wonderful. I didn't even put the screws in all the way. Bang. Okay, this also screws down at the front here. And that also holds the lid on. So once that's screwed in place, none of this moves. I just haven't screwed them in yet. So now I can put them together here. Okay, good. But I can't do that until I can see the Pi. Okay, I can now see the Pi. Okay, so... later. Oh, Oh, didn't clean any of this up on my desktop. There you go. Oh, except, one second. Now I just hit it all. Now I can't. Now I've lost that. Don't you love it when you leave things on your desktop that shouldn't be there? Okay. Try that again. Good, busy designing LED things. Good. I'm glad you're busy. Raspberry. Good old default password. Okay, let's make sure that the camera is working. And it is. Oh, it'll come back. It should come back. Please come back. Oh, there we go. So, Tanky camera is working. Yay! There's my coffee and some water. Okay, maybe Tanky can look at the screen while we develop with the reflections. Thanks. Okay, so open folder. Tanky. Where's Tanky? Tanky. Okay. What? You got to open the folder and oh, I bet you it just dropped the local. Did it drop the local? Hello, Key. Yeah, so I don't know what is going on with the latest Mac OS releases, but you know how like you normally have a whatever your Raspberry Pi .local, like whatever. Well, that is not happening anymore. Sometimes when they boot, you need to get rid of the .local. Maybe not that time. Why have we? So I can't ping Tanky.local now. And I can't ping Tank. Wow, so maybe it's gone down again. Oh, what is going on? You did just see me connect to it, right? Yeah, I think it... Hey, Life and Cycling. I think it's cursed. I think I'm cursed. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it is, but it's not on... It's gone from my Wi-Fi list. Oh, no, it's back. .149. Let's just see if we can connect to Pi at 192.168.1.149. Yes, continue. Maybe there's just something going on with the, yeah. Maybe my Mac needs a reboot. It's possible. Yes, I trust this tank. Okay, so here's our Tanky code. Later, so we've got Tanky code. Actually, we just don't need that. Show a close-up of the tank and the electronics, please. I've been showing it the whole time. It's a Raspberry Pi with an Adafruit motor hat. Just one of these motor hats. I was using an ESP32 with a different motor driver board that I put together myself, but yeah, the cameras on the ESP32 aren't good enough for what I want to do, so I'm using a Pi with a camera, and the camera streams motor hat and motor head. So the tank is, oh, hello tissue box. The tank is constantly streaming. It'll catch up in a second. So the idea is to have low latency, or as low as possible. So I'm taking my hand away, hand back in. It's a bit slow at the moment, much slower than it was before. But anyway, autofocus, high res, Well, yeah, it's totally different. This is using a MIPI interface, and it's a huge megapixel camera with autofocus, auto gain, or everything else, right? It's totally different to like one of those OVL cameras. Anyway, so I need to just wire the side of it up, get the power going, and then yeah, I'm only a little bit worried. I need to raise the tank again. Okay, let's get some of this out of the way. Let's get my trusty box again. So hopefully, I need to just do a bit more cable management, but hopefully no more. Is that clear? Tank thread clear. Mostly clear. Okay. So, can I get back? No, I can't. Okay. That's as far out as I can get. I need to, these wires will go inside here as well. So I need to connect these. So battery connection happening now. With hopefully no shorts, no pop. Okay, no pop. The battery's connected. Maybe I can, for the moment, I won't put this. No, I need to put the side on because the cover can come off. Get them out the way. Get the side. I should just do this in this mode. It's a bit closer. Are we in focus, maybe? Okay, we are now. Okay, so let's put this back on. If I can. This will hold the case in place as well. If I can find these screw holes again. Nope. I don't know where the screw holes are. Okay, there. Good. So this is currently all powered up. Danger, Will Robinson. Okay, so that holds the top on. So that's all sturdy now, and all the cables are off to the side. So that is fairly well cable managed, I believe. Like nothing's going to get pulled from that. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Lagan says, Ian, where have you been? Your tank needs liner actuator jacks like the Mark V has.
Sorry, you know, this is about as good as you're going to get. As good as you're going to get. Okay, so I'm going to, nothing exciting. I'm just going to start the code up. The Tanky code. What? Chain. Hey, Jonathan London. Chan code to talk to motor. It will be chat code we'll be talking to motor shortly. But I'm going to, just for the moment, let's just see if we can get it moving. Hey, Alan. How you doing? Okay, so if I publish live, I'm doing this just in the MQTT Explorer right now. So if I go, this is just the old code from before. Change. What do you mean change my code? I'm not showing code at the moment. What do you mean change my code? What do you want me to do? I can. The problem is if I show you both, which is fine, then you can't really see the tank. Marvelous tanks. Thanks, tanks. Oh yeah, Motor 2, Motor 3. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very good point. Motor 2 and Motor 3. Actually 2, I'll leave that 2, but I'll make 3 here. Thank you very much for reminding me. Are you back, Alan? Or have you not gone yet? Alan was going away. Okay, so I should be able to go 100, 100. Here we go. And crash. What? What did I get wrong? Isn't that what I was doing last time? Thought it must be none or between -1 and 1. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a moment. I want to change it to not gone yet. Only 3 out of 10. Does that mean you're not going? I need to set the motor speed. So if we make it out of 100%, I'll in here I'll go speed equals speed divided by 100. Just a semicolon. Okay, so now we'll be able to go from 0 to 100. Maybe 100 being full speed. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll go 50, 50. Here we go. And 0, 0 is off. Yay. That was pretty fast. So now let's try. Let's go -25, 25. That should be one way, one the other way. And no, it's not. Oops. Whoa! Did it again. Look at that. Everyone catch that? Wow. We are doing great with this motor controller. That's 2 on fire. Wow, what is going on? Oh, that stinks. Okay, so let's just unplug this.
Rick the Almighty says that smoke wasn't even magic.
That's... Oh my god, you're gonna have... We'll have a look at this board in a moment. So... So this motor had... Fuck! I bought 3, remember? So this motor hat's supposed to go up to 30 something volts input. And so there's obviously, I don't know what's going on with this. No, the chip and the cap, the chip was on fire. That chip. See, if it would have been big, if I wasn't showing you the code, you would have seen that in awesome view. It stinks. It really stinks. Okay, I'm going to, we'll have a look under the microscope. Wow. Tanky project is over. I'm going to have to, that is just, unlike the other day, the chip is actually off the solder pads now. Okay. Oh, that really stinks. Wrong screwdriver. Where's my other screwdriver? Let's just, okay. So I don't know what the problem is here, other than maybe, I mean, the motors are intact. You'd think if it was a voltage issue, the motors would die. And the boards are designed to run way high enough. You know what? I wonder if the caps are not rated high enough. Anyway, the battery's disconnected, the high power is disconnected, and oh, that reeks. That really stinks. Okay, let me get the hat off. Oh, that is destroyed, even more so than the last one. So, well, got that on video for Adafruit. I'm going to put a support request in. Okay, let's go take a look at... See, the motors are fine. Wires are on. That was a... So as soon as I told it to go reversed, But it was the first motor driver. So it was motor 1. Oh my God, that reeks. Oh, okay, let's go have a look. It's not... Okay.
Super Champ!
Mark! Man, you got flames. I couldn't even blow it out. That was on fire. That was nuts. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to focus this. Let's see. Am I the right way? I am. Okay, you ready for this? Look at that. Now that's magic. Let me get the other one from the other day. Oh, that smells so bad. So bad. So there's the one from the other day. Like that reflowed a little bit, yeah? You can see right there where it blew. So I don't know if the cap blew last week or if just the flame set it off. This one, look at that. Like that is, I think I've just invented a new reflow oven, a reflow controller. Is that, can you even see that? That's destroyed. You can see they both blew at the same spot, which is right there. Although this one looks like 2 spots, where this one, maybe 2 spots, but definitely the same spot here. If I turn it the other way around. So right here next to the cap, that blew. I mean, that is just... So let's have a look at this part. TB005A5. Let's wow. Oh, that is bad. That stinks. That stinks. Okay, so oh, I'm even on the wrong thing. Doesn't matter. Okay, no, not that one. What do I want? I want that one. Okay, so okay, let's okay, hold on one moment.
Wagon says, are the PCBs wired wrong?
Are the what? I don't believe so. I mean, maybe I wired them. I don't think I wired them wrong. Okay, so this is the board I'm using. Actually, that's let's go to Adafruit's website. Okay. Ooh, Johnny's birthday next week. Yay. Why not measure the resistance of the motor wires to see if there's a common that will kill a HP driver. It only seems to happen when the supply is one motor is reversed. Yeah, I measured them last week. They were the same and they seemed like fine. I feel like my birthday on Friday, iPhone day. You get a new phone? I didn't. I do have a fire extinguisher down there. Speaking of which, it's costing me $600 to get my 6 monthly check tomorrow. Gotta, by law, have them checked every 6 months, and they get you a good fee for that. Yeah, it's only one. So they say here, just yeah, it was 1.2 amp per bridge. So, and I was using 2 different chips. So I was only doing 1. Like, so I had. It's not like I was doing 2.4 amps through the thing with 2 motor drivers, right? And you could do up to 4 bidirectional DC motors. So it's the TB6612.
Wagon says, I mean, did Adafruit wire them wrong?
I have no idea. I would assume not. So let's have a look at the chip. It says it's TB6612. I don't know if it is. That's not the number on the let's look at the data sheet. The number on the chip didn't say that, but okay. Motor output transistor and LD loss structure. Okay. Power supply voltage 15 volt max. 15 volt max. Can run motors 4.5 to 13 volts. When I was running it at 12 off the battery, if H bridge is not driven correctly, it will short beautifully. Well, that would be a code thing then, right? So, oh my God, that really smells. That smells so bad. Using DC motors. So unless I wired it wrong, but look here, like that's how they're wiring it, right? Exactly the same as what I did. And it shouldn't matter which order you wire it, because one's forward and one's backwards. Like, I wouldn't think so. Try these, 10 amp. $10 amp, 35 volt DC motor driver. Yeah, but I need... Hang on, it's a dual channel motor driver board designed to drive 2 brushed DC motors with a high... I need to do 2 H-bridge. So it worked. So the other day, like obviously today it died quickly. The other day, both forward worked, both reverse worked. One direction either way worked. The other one direction either way seemed to have worked. From memory, is when I tried to run both, it blew. Oh, I can't run it in reverse. That board's dead. I can't plug that board back in. And I'm not going to blow the third one yet until we work out what it is. Like, I'm not going to just keep blowing boards up. Those are 2 H bridges. Okay. The other thing, right, but the problem is I can't just run those boards. Well, how do they connect to the Pi? And how do I drive them? That's the problem. I'm not going to write my own library to run them. No, I'm not going to blow the third board yet. Maybe through the case. What? Oh, there's no connection between the motors. No, there's no connection between the motors. No. No. Oh, Jesus. Let me just pull this off. I know you can't see. I'll switch it in a minute. Beep what out to be sure. I'm not going to run the burnt board. I'm not going to destroy my Pi or whatever else. Thanks, but no. Okay. So the motors are facing this way. Right, so the ends are there. There's no chance of them touching electrically, right? You know, and it's not that the wires got pulled out or anything. Put the board in a poly bag. Hey, color maker. If there's no kit with the motors, how do they know that they are being driven in opposite direction? Well, depends on the polarity that you do them. Like you've got a positive can be negative, negative can be positive. Right? Any DC motor, unless it's got electronics in it that prevent it from doing it, like a PC fan, any DC motor can go in either direction. Just depends on which one you make positive and which one you make negative. Thought though, when one is forward and one is reverse, the overall voltage difference doubles. Okay, so I'm giving it too much voltage. Right, okay. So we're saying that so for those that remember the first week, the week 1 of this, where I was using my old motor driver board, which wasn't working great anyway, I showed that I can run these off 3 volts, these motors. So I can try just doing that again. Yeah, they were on different. I put these on separate motor on different chips. Last week they were both on the first chip. How do I get a short when only the directions are opposite? There should be no. It's not a short, Dishipu. Like whatever's causing this is not a short. It's a too much current spike or something that's just blowing the chip up. It's something. I don't believe it's a short. I'm stopping the motors between tests, yes. What do you mean that's a short? Over current? Oh. Okay. Put a heatsink on the chip. No. It's not a heatsink thing. Heatsink's just gonna block the fire. It's still gonna blow up. No, both those boards are dead now. I've got a third board here. The only thing I'd be prepared to do would be to do it all again on the third board, but just with a small battery, low voltage. But no, those 2 boards are dead. There's no recovery. But I have this last third one, the one that I couldn't get the screw terminal going on, but maybe I can get that going. Yes, off, and then forward, reverse. Install a teeny tiny fire extinguisher. So there's something about the configuration of going backwards, but that doesn't make sense because they were on different chips. So I don't understand why. No, I don't know if any other damage has been done to the board. I don't know if the caps have been damaged. I'm not playing with a dead board. I'm not plugging a dead board into the Pi. Not happening, folks. Sorry. Could be back EMF also. Right, but you'd expect, like, there's no big diodes on there. You'd expect that that's handled in the chip. I mean, I can stick. Well, I can't really even stick diodes on there because one direction they'll be wrong. Sure, there's no fuse on the board, but I mean, unless the H-bridge has been driven wrong, but that's their software, their library. So
The embedded hobbyist says measure the resistance between the 2 motor black wires.
Oop. Get that on an angle that you can see. Is that 8 milliohm? What was that? I can't see on this angle. Is that a big M? I can't, hang on. I don't want to block so you can't see. You have to tell me, I can't see. the reflection on the screen. Is that frame metal? No, it's plastic. Cheap, shitty plastic. Huh? When one is going forward and one backwards, you are driving both motors in the same direction. What? We saw the caps on the motor terminals. It was mega ohms. Big M. I think it was a big M. I need to hold it on an angle. Yeah, I think it's a big M. I need to clean the screen. It's filthy. It was a big M, 7 big M ohms.
Dutch Taurus says Adafruit warns, even small DC motors can draw up to 3 amps when they stall.
Okay. But is it based on the voltage that the motor's being driven at, or is it based on, like... So I've just over voltaged them? 3 amps is fine. This thing can do apparently up to... Oh, no. No, 3 amps. This says 1.2. Well, okay. Right. Okay. Well, it wasn't stalling. Like, there was nothing... There wasn't me blocking the motors from running. Right. Okay, but they're still on 2 different motor chips. Like, one blew, the other one didn't. Like, so if that's the case, I'm just asking, right? I mean, clearly I don't play with motors and stuff. This is the first time. So, in what world then would this motor bonnet work on any DC motor if even the smallest DC motor can have a stall current that's higher than what the chip can do? How long you turn the motor off before reversing the direction? I don't know, it was... How fast was it? I don't know. 5 seconds? 10 seconds? Maybe it was more. It was like I had to type in the command to change the direction. Hey Bruce, it's this one from Adafruit. Yes, they're being their software PWMs it yet. The motor data sheet. The motor. We couldn't find the motor last week. No, it's a Chinese whatever. Couldn't find anything that looked like an exact match of the motor, but it's a little tiny crappy motor. Yeah. Hey Uz, you missed fire again. I set another board on fire this morning. More fire, bigger fire than last time. Everyone got to see it. It was only a small window on my screen, not full like this, but it was still, and it stinks in here. Yeah. So the only way to solve then, hook up a motor to a PSU, install it with your hand, watch the current. No, I believe you, Ian, but the question, it comes down to what voltage I'm running at, right? PWM frequency and inductive load can cause... It's the way it's designed to run, the board. I mean, in the software, not the typing speed. I turned it off by a command, and then I did it. Yeah, everything is me sending MQTT commands right now. So it only does what it's being told to do from that. So there was a good period of time in between. It wasn't an instantaneous change. Driver is simply not big enough. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But the question is, at what voltage would the driver potentially be big enough? Like, I can't get the motors out right? And hooking it up, I can't, well, I can try stalling it on the bench supply. Okay, I can't. Let me do that. I can't show you this on camera. Oh no. I just picked up a bag of elastic bands and it was open. And it's a rather big bag, and I just spilt them all over the desk. Let me just make some space. Okay, so what do you want me to do? You want me to connect up a motor, stall it, yeah. Check the video again, and the fire starts the exact moment it gets the new command. The new command 00. No, that was me. I think that was just timing. Well, maybe, I don't know. Not do PSU. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing. Hey, Pro Engineer. Then boom at 00. Okay. I didn't see at what point it started. I just turned around and looked, and it was too late by then. Okay, I'm gonna go. Just hold on one moment. You're gonna have to bear with me because I can't show you this. I'm only going to do this at 3.3 volts at I need that to sit up. Okay, on. Okay, at 3.3 volts, it's pulling maximum of 450 milliamps, and if I stall it, yeah, well over 1. It's been capped at 1. So I capped that at 1, but if I make it go higher, oh, I can't go higher than 1 on that channel. 1 amp, 5 amp. Oh, right, I can on that channel. Okay, hang on. 3.3, enter. And okay, no. Why is that going? Okay, I'm camping it at 1.5 amps, 3.3 volts. Oh, help if I plug the cables into the right channel. Yeah.
Rick the Almighty says just rewatched the fire. I think the chip got overheated by motor not moving at 25 speed.
So, even if I current limit it at 1.5 amps, the second I stall it, it clamps at 1.5. So but there was nothing stalling the motor in that case. It wasn't a stall. Increase the voltage now. Okay, hang on. Okay, at 5 volts. At 5 volts, it's still clamped at...
The embedded hobbyist says connect both in parallel red to red, etc.
hang on a second. I didn't hear that, but at 5 volts it still clamped it, and six volts it still clamped it at 1.5.
Magtachi says, what PWM frequency are you using?
No idea. It's their driver. I haven't looked through their driver. I'm not even sure if that's settable. Well, I set to 0. What? You set it to 0 and press publish. Okay. Whether it was me setting it back to 0, 0 or whatever, the point is, it's obviously the current's getting higher than what it can take. What is the current when not stalling at 6 volts? About the same. About 450 milliamps. Yeah, it's always been the same motors because it's the tank in those motors. Like they're the only ones I've got. Fun, fun. Fun, fun and cold coffee. Well, that's... I know 1.5's over. That's just clamped on the thing. I mean, I could set it to higher and it's still going to go up. Like, if I set it to 2, it's still going to do it. 10 amp driver required for reliability. Yeah, probably. So the lower the voltage, the higher the current I'm going to get. So that's working against me. It's why I went for a larger battery. But it's an inductive load issue with PWM frequency. Right, can't use a diode because then I can't reverse the current. I can't reverse it, right? Which means I can only go one direction if I stick a diode there. Well, it's only going to block one direction. Can I put double diodes? Hi, Alan. Anyway. Sorry, there's a lot of chats gone past that I've missed. New project, Lifty Tank Lift project. Why am I lifting the tank? Okay. So Life in Cycling has pointed me to this one. This motor driver, which is a 10 amp one. $62. Wow, dropping a lot of money on this. Oh, I bet, Ian. If you change the direction while running one direction, the current would spike. Sure. So, but in this case, I always paused it to 0, 0. Well, what you saw, like I tried something, then I set it to 0, 0. Then I tried something, then I set it to 0, 0. The plan was always to get all the commands in a queue, and in between each set of commands, I could pause it for as long as we needed to pause it. Yeah, set it on fire. Set the second controller on fire. Bigger fire than last week. There was a little bit of smoke, but lots of fire. Like campfire, level fire. Okay. Cytron's latest motor drive, 10A continuously requires a controller. It offers sign magnitude PWM control, direction and speed, and uses full solid state components. 30 amp peak for 10 seconds it can do. Current limiting at 30 amps. Support TTL PWM from microcontroller, not PWM from RC receiver. Oh, right, okay. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to be buying one of these. Let me just sign in. God. So, should we set a limit on how much I'm going to spend blowing things up on this project? Just curious. This was supposed to be just a really simple build, right? And then and the rest of it was all about, oh, bloody captures, was about, whoa.
Super chat!
No, I wasn't asking for... Thank you, Bruce. No, well, if I use an ESC, I need to use brushless motors. I'm fixed with these motors. $1 million seems like a good limit. No, that was not a call out for
Super chat!
No! Thank you, Johnny. It wasn't a call out for funds. Oh, okay, I'm going to shut my mouth now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got to do better at saying thank you. I'm trying to log in. Core Electronics won't let me log in. I'm on my 5th set of capture thingos. What the? Oh, hey, I'm in. I'm logged in. Okay, let's try that link again.
Super chat!
Why have you done 2 different ones? Bruce, what's going on? Tanky boom. Is someone going to take a snippet? Someone should take a snippet of, so I can post it on Twitter again like last week. Okay, so I'm signed in. Add to cart. Do I need to add 2 of them just in case I blow one up? Okay. I think I've got the other motor driver in my cart. Oh, wait, I didn't do that on... Damn it. Sorry, I meant to do this. I think I've got... Yeah, I don't... Okay, that can go. Okay, so I've got it in my cart.
Super chat!
Johnny, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? Your name's up on the screen. Yay.
Super chat!
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Okay. So the motors are still good. The driver, well, yeah. The Pi works. The camera works great. I want to get the camera on the ground so we can see how good it looks. Oh, I also bought something really cool. Well, I think it's really cool. I get it, what day? Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow or maybe Friday. Let me show you something I bought. Hang on, I gotta log in. I gotta do it. And it was a little bit pricey. What's that AliExpress item? Hang on, just give me a second. Oh, brushed. Yeah, but I've got no way of controlling them, Alan. So I need to be able to control them from Python, and I need a, you know what I mean? I don't want to be having to write drivers for them or whatever. I need a really simple interface to drive them. So yeah. Like, I need to look at the drivers for that other one as well. So, hang on, just 1 second. I go to my account. No. So at 100 it was fine. But at 25, or did I test at 25, 25? Order status. Sorry, okay, I'm trying to find the thing that I bought. So I'm sure you can get these cheaper. Here we go. So I've got this. I got an email. Anyway, I bought one of these. So this is a 1080p 60 hertz wireless HDMI connector. So you plug the HDMI into, you got a sender receiver and you got a USB-C power which you plug it into, and then you can do, they say up to 50 meters, but it's supposed to be line of sight. I can do wireless HDMI with this. And I know you can get boxes that already do that. You can do it, well, not wireless, you can do it over Ethernet and stuff, but this does it wireless. And it creates its own ad hoc wireless connection. So it doesn't go through my router. And it does it at 5G. So it means I can mount, so I was looking at doing this ages ago, right? I can mount a, like that new camera I got, that fake DSLR one, or even my DSLR, somewhere like on a stand looking at the floor for the tank stuff, and I don't have to worry about how I'm going to connect to it because I can just do it wirelessly. So anyway, I bought one of these. I should have it in a couple of days. Magic Smoke. Oh, here we go. Oh! Did it again. Look at that. Okay, that was a lot of smoke.
Everyone catch that?
Oh, I should have been full screen.
Wow.
I'm so annoyed I wasn't full screen.
Whoa! Did it again. Look at that. Everyone catch that? Wow. Whoa! Did it again. Look at that.
That's awesome. You can hear other YouTube videos. What? No, I could hear my YouTube video. Yeah, that was pretty spectacular fire. That was really good fire. There still smells in here. Okay, so, yeah, why is it showing the chat in here? Maybe because I'm streaming. Anyway, that's weird. Oh, it's a clip of my actual stream. Ah, that's actually really cool. Okay, we need to download that, but do it later. Anyway, self-copyright strike, maybe. Anyway, hopefully this will allow me to stick a camera anywhere in here and HDMI stream to it, to my ATEM mini deck, so I can switch between them. So I'm excited by that. Yeah, so I want to know if there is a library for it, a driver for it. Control M to unmute. Getting started. Oh, great, nothing. So, so I'm gonna have to write my, if I forget to write my own driver, that's just gonna be a real pain. Is that the driver for it? I hope so. Wow, 28 US. $43 Aussie plus shipping. Might be cheaper to buy it directly to them. Sample code. Yay. Let's have a look at the sample code. Wait, what's the difference in the boards? So which one's this one? That's the DD10. Oh, they're both DD10. What's the SM and LA? Oh, they're the two different PWM frequency types. Is that the... Oh, SM, LA, right. So would I be using locked anti-phased? Yeah, no, it's sign magnitude or locked and I don't know which one was which. I don't know what they are. I understand that, Alan, but I don't have PWM on a Pi, not properly. So I need a motor. I need a different type of motor driver board. And I'd have to write my own library to do the PWM anyway, and then the reversing of... Anyway, so... Yeah, I get that, but again, if I can find a solution that plugs right in, that connects like this bonnet does, that does this use the... does it really? So, okay, I'll look at the SM code. I just want to look at the code. Right. Okay, so no library, it's just PWM. It's all PWM. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. I can write a wrapper for it. Okay. I know it's all... I know under the hood it's all PWM, but I was hoping to not be using the Raspberry Pi PWM because it's not great. It's not high resolution. It's not great. And because it's PWM, but it's running... There's an operating system running, so it's not like dedicated peripheral like on a microcontroller. So it's, you know... Most people who need PWM on... It does have overcurrent protection. Sure, much higher than hopefully what I need. Most people that need PWM output connected to a Pi add their own PWM chip so they can have a dedicated peripheral. That's anything. But if it works, it works. So, okay. What else is there? They got lots of them. Okay, that's that other one. Is that 10 amp one? Is that all they do? Just motor driver boards? Oh, they've got other stuff. Robo Pico. BuckoBot, 5-in-1 robot. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Oh, there's someone in Melbourne that sells them. Who? Tronics Labs. Okay. Maybe I can get one from them. Oh no, Tronics Labs. Hang on. Are they the people that... Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh. Hello. Terrible website. This is probably a div board.
Wagon says you can make PWM using a 555 timer, triangle pin, and op-amp comparator comparing triangle to an analog reference.
Yeah, but I'm not looking at designing a PCB to do this. That's the whole point. Yeah, this that's anyway. Right, which is why I liked this Adafruit bonnet, that all the peripherals, all the hardware was on there, and you were just talking to it via I2C. So, or was it SPI? Whichever it was. Yeah, I'm not looking at the ST stuff, Mark. I don't think that's going to be... what are you pointing me to? Dual brush DC motor drive expansion board based on that. Yeah, but it doesn't plug into the Pi. I need something that plugs into the Pi, just for simplicity. Okay, so... it looks like... well, if I want one quickly, I'm going to have to pay that. I'll look at buying one directly. I'll see what the price difference is, but I want to be able to get one for next week. So, wow. There you go. More flames. I actually didn't expect more flames today, but now I totally understand why we're getting them. So, yeah, that was never going to work. That was never going to be a thing. It seems. Need more power. Is that how it's done? Power. Yeah. More power, more coffee. Ugh, cold. Okay, well, that's shit. That's really annoying. Really annoying. That's all I got. That's all I got, folks. Oh no. Okay. So, new board. The good news is the board should just plug in. All the rest of the tank construction should stay the same. So, check out, yeah, look at those meaty, are they resistors or fuses? Oh, look how meaty they are. Wow. Although it's hard to know from the size of the board. Anyway, what? There was fire. That was unexpected. Yeah. Is there a breadboard hat? Add the 8 MOSFET and optocouplers. Yeah, no. I don't know what these are. R002. I've never seen those before. Is the smell still there? No, it's mostly gone, although, no, the board stinks still, like, but, well, I don't know, I think I'm just used to it now. It's a shunt. Okay. I mean, they're big FETs. Always worried me when you get a chip that's got multiple FETs inside the chip, that it's supposed to do any form of any amount of current in a little package. But there you go. So thus ends the stream. Unless there's anything else we want to talk about, anything else, I'm happy to keep the stream going for a bit. We can do a toilet break, coffee break, and keep chatting. Although I don't know if there's anything anyone wants to chat about. I'll definitely get a new controller board for next week. I don't know if I want to buy 2 of them. I figured if I buy 2 of them as a backup, but if I buy one and it blows, then if this blows, game over, right? Like, Yeah. Order spare chips. Which chips? What am I?
Alan Madsen says just burn one, and the buy really SC.
Well, if I burn this, I'm probably going to stop. But I say this like I'm still looking at the screen. That one. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, frustrating. Eurovision Song Contest. That's right, I'm going to learn to sing. Does that board have any current limiting? Yeah. 30 amps. I think it is that what it said? Yeah, current limiting at 30 amps. Which is a huge amount. Can do 10 amps continuous without a heatsink. 30 amp peak for 10 seconds. Oh, not very. There you go. Oh, that's chunky. So, type of motor works with pedal frequency down to 50 hertz. Okay, I'll yep. I have no idea if it's got PTCs or real fuses.
Wagon says
look
I
like
found a 43 amp motor driver.
Okay. I mean that their website had lots of motor drivers. There's another 30 amp one. So products. Where's motor drivers? Motor drivers. 160 amp. Here we go. 160 amp, 8 volt, 28 volt, smart drive, DC motor driver. Should I get one of those? Can you do 50 hertz PWM in Python? I have no idea what the Pi can do reliably using the actual Pi's PWM. 8 gauge wire for it, recommended for it. That is chunky, look at that. That is just, yeah. So, there you go. I take your 40 amp one and I up it to 160. Here's a 40 amp one. Yeah, that's yeah. 60 amp one. Got fans on it. Smart drive Duo 60. My Segway had wheelchair motors and only 25 amp drivers, never blew. Okay. Zilla 1K-LV. Is that on this website or is it somewhere else? There's a nice little one. Okay, I'll Google in a sec. Hang on. Oh, 3 amp. I thought that said 30 amp. 3 amp. Okay, forget it. Just in case something bad comes up. The one you found is under... Yeah, but don't tell me AliExpress. Not happening from AliExpress. I want something that I can get here. Water foam? No. What? $1K DC motor controller. 1000 amps. What? Electric car parts company. Here we go. $1,000 amp, 72 to 300 volt DC. $2,250 each. I'll get 2 of those. Far out. It's for an electric car. Remember a fire extinguisher. Yeah, I've got, well, it's downstairs. I don't want to pull it off the thing. There's actually 2 down there. I've got 2. I've got a normal one and an electric fire one. But, yeah. It's a little bit out of my range, Mark. I mean, that's going to need some real dedicated super chats. $2,500 each. US. So I'll have to look at how the PWM stuff here works. Hang on. Python. Let's. Okay, create PW instance with frequency. Okay, so I can set the frequency here when we create the so is that in kilohertz? Frequency of PWM. It looks like they're setting it to 100. The 2K means 2K resolution. And they give you a free t-shirt. Mark, really? A free t-shirt. Change the frequency. Okay, it's in hertz. So they're using 100 hertz. I don't know if it'll go down to... what did you say, 50 hertz? Yeah, 50 hertz. 100 hertz is better? Oh, you mean minimum... 50, okay. So that, yeah, they're setting theirs to 100 hertz. Anyway, well, like, they wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't, I guess, reliable enough. If my Pi is fast enough. It's a Raspberry Pi 4 Model B. I would hope it is. Because you can't get a faster Pi. Okay. So, looks like this board will work. I can write a wrapper. I mean, it's but whatever. Like I don't have to write a wrapper, but I mean, yeah. I just need to stick a whole bunch of this stuff in a in some wrapper code. Cool. Okay. I think that's enough on motors. Oop, missed it. Your brain hurts. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else I can talk to you about. I've got a couple of new board designs coming, but I'm not going to spill the beans on those till I get them. Whether I build them on stream or not, I don't know. I'm off to check my eyelids for pinholes. Catch you next week. See you later. Pinholes. What do you mean? I don't get it. What? Check my eyelids for pinholes. Yeah, I don't get it. Sorry. But good night. Have a good sleep. I think I'm going to call it, folks. I'm going to go get another coffee, and then I'm going to... Actually, you know what? I have to put my oven back on the table and keep coding away. I'm doing a big update for Reflow Master Pro. A big software update.
Rick the Almighty says one last thing.
Yeah. Oh, am I doing the Apple thing? One last thing. iPhone 16. No. I've designed boards called millihertz, megahertz, and I'm in the process of designing gigahertz. Okay. See, like a pin keeping your eyelid open. Oh, okay. Right. I've not heard that expression before. Interesting. Thanks, Ian. Thanks for your help. Thanks to everyone for your help and thoughts and suggestions, debunking and letting me know. Not letting me know, teaching me about this stuff. I appreciate it. Never would have occurred to me that the stall current, through a change of direction or whatever, would spike that high. Obviously a spike, but I didn't expect that high. Yeah, lots of moral support. It's awesome. I designed the original Hertz board. Do you, Johnny? Okay. I designed the original snail board. Didn't even get fast enough to do Hertz. Okay, that was just a bad joke. Didn't work. Proves I need another coffee. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining. Should we do Tanky next week or should we do something else? I'll get the board, but should we do something else next week instead of Tanky? Like if my watch board arrives, my tiny watch board, should we do that instead? Let me know. Let me know in the live stream channel and my Discord server. That'd be good. Okay. Bye, everyone. Take care. We are ending